We've all said it before. I don't have time to work out. I'm too busy with family, work, school. And here's the real question. Do you actually need to train for hours to build a strong, lean body? Or could 30 minutes a day be enough? That's what we're breaking down today. Why most people think fitness take up long hours. Most people picture fitness as an endless grind. 2-hour workout sessions, sweat-drenched training montages, all or nothing. But that picture is outdated. The truth is, short and focused sessions, especially with calisthenics, can give you more than you think. Calisthenics doesn't need a commute to the gym, expensive equipment, or even much space. Just your body, a bar, and 30 minutes of commitment. And look, if you're a die-hard weightlifter, this stuff applies to you too, and the science backs this up. What actually matters? Staying alive versus looking good. Let's split the question into 2 parts, health and physique. Health first. A 2002 meta-analysis tracked over 260,000 people. It found that just 30 to 60 minutes of muscle strengthening activity per week, yes, per week, not per day, was linked to lower rates of heart disease, cancer, and death. That's huge. Half an hour in your whole week, and your long-term health moves in the right direction. So if the goal is living longer and healthier, the bar is surprisingly low. You don't need a 6-day grind to get the benefits. Now physique. This is where people actually care most. How much muscle can you really build in short sessions? A 2016 study looked at training volume, and here's what they found. More sets per week lead to more growth, but those returns drop off fast. Around 10+ sets per muscle group weekly gets you maximum growth. But here's the kicker. 5 sets per week still gets you about 70% of that growth, not 50%. And 3 sets per week, you're still looking at around 50%. Not some pathetic 30%. What this means is good news for all you lazy bums out there. You can literally work out 30% as hard and still get 50% of the look good benefits. You still get real, visible progress, even with fewer sets, especially if you actually show up consistently. And calisthenics makes this efficient. Pull-ups hit your back and biceps at once. Push-ups take care of chest, shoulders, and triceps. Squats train your legs and core. You still need enough protein and sleep. You still need to actually show up consistently. And here's the thing about that protein part. Most people overestimate their protein intake. That chicken and rice meal, instead of 30 grams protein, it's closer to 18 grams. The difference between muscle growth and stagnation. That's where Cal AI comes in. Tracking calories is as easy as taking a picture. Just snap your meal and the app instantly calculates calories and macros for you. No typing or weighing every ingredient. From my experience, it's really accurate. I just double-check the ingredients after the scan and add anything it might have missed. For those a bit more extreme than me, the app includes a full food database with thousands of items, giving you precise calorie counts and detailed nutrition info for accurate meal tracking. For those late-night snacks, the built-in barcode scanner makes logging super quick. We actually set up a deal for you. Download Cal AI and use code YELLOWDUDE for 3 days free. Once you know what you're really eating, those 30-minute workouts become way more effective. So how do you actually make 30 minutes count? The answer isn't rushing through random moves like you're trying to catch a train. It's about picking the right movements and doing them well. In calisthenics, efficiency comes from compound exercises, movements that hit several muscle groups at once. Think pull-ups, push-ups, dips, squats, and planks. These cover almost every major muscle in your body without needing a single machine. Here's how one 30-minute session might actually look. Start with a warm-up for about 3 minutes. Dynamic stretches, arm swings, light squats. Nothing fancy, just getting your body ready to move. Since most of you probably rolled out of bed stiff as a board, then dive into your main compound work for 15 to 18 minutes. This is where the magic happens. Pull-ups or inverted rows hammer your back and biceps. Push-ups or dips take care of your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Bodyweight squats or lunges work your legs and core. Follow that up with some accessory work for 6 to 8 minutes. Core holds like hollow body or L-sit. Maybe some arm work like diamond push-ups. Or if you want to get fancy, grab some resistance bands for curl variations. Wrap it up with a cool down for 2 to 3 minutes. Stretch, shake out, breathe. That's it. Simple, scalable, and you're out. Do this 3 times per week, and you've already crossed the health minimums from the research. Do it 4 to 5 times per week, and you're stacking enough weekly volume to actually build a visible physique. But let's be honest about the limits. Now, here's the part most trainers avoid saying. 30 minutes a day works, but not forever and not for everyone. If you're a beginner, or someone who just wants to be healthy, lean, and strong, 30 minutes is more than enough, which, let's be honest, covers most of you. You'll see progress, feel better, and avoid the trap of, I need hours to make it worth it. But if your goal is advanced, like building a bodybuilder-level physique, competing in sports, or mastering high-skill calisthenics moves like the planche or muscle-up, you'll need more. Those require extra sets, practice time, and often longer recovery work. And even if you're training just 30 minutes, the fundamentals don't magically disappear. You still need progressive overload, which means adding reps, harder variations, or more sets over time. So can 30 minutes a day really change your body? The research says yes, if you use it right. For health, even less than that already lowers your risk of disease and helps you live longer. For physique, 30 minutes a day is enough to build real muscle and strength, especially with calisthenics. The catch is consistency. Look, 30 minutes once in a while does nothing. 30 minutes done week after week adds up. That's how you change your body without losing your life to the gym. So don't get stuck waiting for the perfect 2-hour block that never comes. Start with what you have, instead of making more excuses. And watch how much your body changes when you stop making excuses.